All right, welcome back to another review of my $9,000 portfolio. Last week was an interesting week for investors. Let's see, on Monday, I think it was, there was a $5 trillion sell-off or $4 trillion stock sell-off that made my portfolio go from 9,100 all the way down to 8,500 right there, as you can see on the screen. But for me, it wasn't really a problem just because if you look back a week later, I'm right where I was at my portfolio high of $9,100. I'm currently sitting at 8,960. But as you can see with these articles that keep being published, is this 1987 all over again? What's driving the market meltdown? Stocks are crashing. That's a great reason to sit tight. A lot of reasons why people, I guess, fail to be investors is that they panic. Um, Investing is driven off two things: fear and greed. And once people are fearful and hearing all these articles like the stock market's crashing or it's 1987 again and you're about to go broke, that's when people swoop in and they start buying up all those shares you sell. Because every time someone is sharing a sell or someone, selling a share, there's someone on the other side that's buying it. And it's probably for a good reason. But if we want to look in the last week of my portfolio, it's been doing good, 2.48%. And as you can see on top, we got ASTS, which it's still my hidden gem. And then on the other side of that, it's Onto Innovation, which the week prior was down a lot of money. Because a huge part of the stock sell-off was technology stocks. Same thing with TSM. They were down a lot last week, but they just bounced right back like they usually do. As you see, the S&P 500 or VU right here is about even, break even, which is the standard of what I'm trying to beat. And for this week, as you can see, I am beating it by 2.5 percentage points, which is awesome. Couldn't think of anything better. I mean, I guess 3%, but still very satisfied. Some other highlights to look at that are not doing as well: Nvidia and Microsoft. If we go into Nvidia and we look at their past month, still well, at least for me. But ever since the sell-off, they went down a great chunk, but again, bounced right back to where they were. If we go back, stocks like Microsoft, which people are starting to be fearful of, which is down 11% now. Um, so what their month looked like. It started at 557, or at least my portfolio value, it started at 557, and now, as you can see right there, it sits at 498. So not a good month for Microsoft. All right, and if we look at my all-time portfolio, like I said, it sits at $8,960, $40 shy of 9,000. Um, the all-time weighted return, which is my market gain and dividends earned right here. That's what my total weighted rate of return is. Again, my best returner by far is ASTS. It just is unbelievable. Thinking about holding it forever if it keeps producing that rate of return. And then we are beating the S&P 500 by over almost 15%. It's at 974. Yeah, 13% we are beating the S&P 500 by, which is just amazing. Um, so if we look into my activity, you can see last week I've had some dividends and I had some buys. I have automatic transfers that come in every Monday of $50 to be deposited into my account because I want to keep contributing to that portfolio, keep adding value. But I got a dividend for 368 from AG&C Investment Corporation. Then looks like this was a dividend buy of JP Morgan, and then another morning trade of Onto and Nvidia that I bought with that deposit. Then there looks like there's another one from JetQ, another dividend that I received. All right, and to go back to my portfolio and the stock market crash, here is a Wall Street Journal article, or just a graph of the crash and recovery performance index. As you can see, it got all the way down to, at least the S&P 500 got down to 6.7% from August 1st to August 5th. And then now it's back only down to 3.3% since the market closed on Friday. So from August 1st to the 9th, we've had only a loss of 3.3% of this market scare that scared everyone into selling all their shares. But for me, my portfolio since August 1st, we went from $8,951 to 8,960. So from that uh, week, from that market crash, I've actually made money compared to the S&P 500 right here. And even the NASDAQ composite is even worse. So yeah, that'll conclude this review of my portfolio. Um, gonna hit 9,000 hopefully next week, tomorrow when the market opens, and I'll keep investing every day till then. All right, thank you guys for watching.